You know, with all the gurus out there, all the books, all the seminars, all the things that you can learn how to be a better manager, there's one thing that none of these gurus are telling you. There's one thing that they're not letting you in on. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help managers become more confident leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. Now, today's video is sponsored by the No Nonsense Leadership Bootcamp. This is a 30-day program I put together where 30 days in a row, you will get 30 videos to help you with the fundamentals, because you've talked to me, you've messaged me, and I have heard you, because yes, you probably don't have the same delivery style as me because you are not me, but you're you. And if you know the fundamentals, then you can be a fantastic leader because you're being authentic to yourself. So that's today's sponsor. Check the link in the description, but let's get into what it is that these gurus are not sharing with you. If you read any leadership books, if you've been to any leadership seminars, you've heard without question that you need to be a great communicator. You've heard that you need to understand the people or your staff's why. Why are they doing the things that they're doing? What is important to them? Where do they see themselves in 10 years? And this is fantastic information to know. But it doesn't mean that if you put the effort in here that you're going to be able to get to everybody. It doesn't mean that if you start asking for their why and you start making sure that you actively listen to what they're saying, it doesn't mean that if you actually implement every single suggestion that your team makes, that they're going to like you. It doesn't mean that they're going to trust you. It doesn't mean that they respect you. It doesn't mean that they're going to come to you with problems. Because here is the one thing that a lot of these gurus leave out. The one thing is that some people, they're just assholes. I said it, and I stand by it. I've read the comments in my videos where so many people are saying, okay, Mike, this one's great. Or communicating, I understand that. But I have this one person. I have this one guy. I have this team. And I can't get through to them. I can't work with them in a sense of they just disrespect me. They don't listen. They don't do the job. All of this stuff, and it makes you as a leader doubt your capabilities. I know this because I've dealt with those people. I've dealt with the people that it does not matter if you talk to them in a group setting. It does not matter if you have one-on-ones with them. It doesn't matter if you bring them the coffee of the day. You just can't get through to them because, and this is what you need to understand, you can't get through to them because they don't care. Because they have their own issues. They were just brought up wrong. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed. They're just miserable people. Because here's the thing, sometimes in life, we have to work with those people. Sometimes in life, there are people that we as leaders, and I know it eats us to our core, that we can get to anybody. We can get a team working well together. We can make people or allow them the opportunity to trust us, and we can gain the respect. And when we can't, it bothers us so deeply. Maybe it's just me. It bothers me so deeply. But the moment that I realize that there are just some people that are assholes and you have to let them be the way they are, my job as a leader got so much easier. My job as a leader became so much more fun. Because instead of putting the effort into somebody who just wants to be miserable, I put the effort into the people that were enjoying their work, or at least making the best of it. The ones that were contributing, the ones that were part of the team, they were the core part of the team. Now, that being said, when you have somebody that's not in a good mood ever, when you have to deal with people that are just miserable, you may want to target them. Maybe I'm projecting again, but you may feel like, screw this guy. I'm going to give him the dirty work. I'm going to give him the hard job. I'm going to teach him. I highly recommend you just slow down. Instead, what I want you to do is for yourself. I want you to be firm but fair. What that means is that we will treat everyone equally, not identically, but equally. We will be firm in the expectations that we have of ourselves first, but we will be firm with our expectations that we have of our team. If somebody is a miserable POS, then that's who they are, but we will still be firm in what we expect of them. And it will be equal to what we expect of other people. You may find that when you don't give this miserable person the time of day that maybe they're looking for, there is a possibility that a switch goes off and they're like, I'm not getting the attention anymore. Because here's another, it's interesting because as I grow older, not saying I'm old, but as I grow older, you realize that there are some people who have never left high school. They're damn near 40 years old and they're still playing kids' games. And they're still looking for that attention that they used to get. Think about it. I was watching a TikTok and somebody asked the question, where are all the cool kids in school? Like when you were in high school, where are they? Did they live up to their potential? And a lot of times, for some reason, at least in my experience, not necessarily. And a lot of them are still living life like they're the big shots in high school. And they can be miserable at work. So make sure that you understand you are doing a good job. You are doing a great job. You know the fundamentals. And if you don't, link in the description. But you understand leadership. People like you, they trust you, they respect you, but you're always going to have somebody who wants to be a thorn. Treat them firm and fairly. And if you're questioning whether or not you are a good manager, then I highly recommend you watch this video because it's 5 signs that you're actually a good manager and you're actually doing the right things at the right time with the right people. So give that one a watch. I'm gonna get my coffee and I'll see you in the video. Ciao.